Disclaimer, full disclosure, disclaimer. I cannot be responsible for all of my actions this morning. It's Thursday night going into Friday. Thursday night did not end yet. And Friday starts. So I cannot be responsible for my actions today. Okay? All right? This may be a bit of a problem, ladies and gentlemen. A bit of a problem. We may be unfiltered this morning. Tommy Stiggs unfiltered. We may have to put the earmuffs on. I'm not sure. I am not sure. Full disclosure. It's still Thursday night right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's always fun to be a dirty stay out. Let me give you a little warning. Now we may keep it nice. We may keep it nice. My the social media what's this called? Advisor said be a little careful. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. 7 minutes until showtime, ladies and gentlemen. 7 minutes until showtime, ladies. What are we talking about today? We're talking about a couple of three things. The mob job. The job in the mob. Would you rather be a boss, an associate, a maid guy, a cappuccino, a consigliere? What would you rather be? What is the best job in the mob? What is the most important job? Let's go. Let's have a little coffee talk. Because this conversation came up last night with a bunch of people. And we're going to discuss it this morning. All I do is bring real conversations right here from real life. All right, is the underboss here today? 6 minutes until showtime. What's up, Twinkle Toes? Great to see you. Have a little coffee with us. We appreciate you coming by. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Huh? Mm-hmm. 6 minutes. Where's the underboss? I don't see her today. Hello, underboss. Are you here? Okay, we're going to go in a little bit early. That is Herb Alpert. I don't know if it's Herb Albert or Albert. Not sure how they say it. They say Albert, Albert. Not sure if it's Albert, Albert. I'm not sure. Sweet Tea's here? Sweet Tea is not here. Sweet Tea has not been present. Remember, a lot of people change their schedules. A lot of people change their schedules in the summer. Things happen like this. Okay, but I know Adam Cavoursier is here, and I must play this for the underboss. Albert. Okay, thank you, Tindu. Albert. Okay. Let's let the underboss take us in with this wonderful song right here. Friday Coffee Talk live next right here. Let's go. We got 5 minutes until showtime. We're gonna hit this. Let's go. Settle in. Episode 199. Consecutive. The world ain't still. Tommy Sticks got the morning thrill. It's a nice positive song to be made. Caffeine's dream, big ideas, thought that American dream. Chapstick on lips, small baby slip. There's Big Phil right there. Phil the boss is here. Chapstick's going on right now, Arlene. Mirror shots like that real king bling. Talk in the morning with the crew aligned. Every rhyme cracks open a brand new find. The crew don't stop, it's a steady game. From coffee cups to the pouring rain. Sipping vibe till stars take flight. Then is Delilah here? Under the city lights. Chapstick on lips, small baby slip. Words like Delilah. Quick from dawn's grind to the wind down light. Can anyone here say hello, Wyatt? Careful out there, Wyatt. From dawn's grind to the wind down light. Wyatt, be careful. Morning grind, the evening glow. Social club steady where the vibe flows. Clicking glasses, dreams take shape. We're stitching time, the room. Adam Cavoursier, where's your cousin? Morning grind, evening glow. Social club steady where the vibe flows. Clicking glasses, dreams take shape. We're stitching time, the room for eye tape. Okay, here we are. CG2. There's Adam right there. Listening to the music. Delilah's right there. See Delilah. Chapstick on lips, small baby slip. Words like these, they hit quick. From dawn's grind to the wind down light. Tommy Sticks club, nights to night. Chapstick on lips, small baby slip. Words like these, they hit quick. From dawn's grind to the wind down light. Tommy Sticks social club. All right, we're starting now. Here we go. Let's have a little talk. Evening glow. Social club steady where the vibe flows. Clicking glasses, dreams take shape. We're stitching time, no room for eye tape. Beautiful. Well done. Thank you. Thank you to the wonderful Sweet Tea for making that for us. We do appreciate her. Let's get this ugly banner off the screen. You don't need to see that mess. You need to see me. We need to talk. We need to have conversation. We don't need that garbage on the screen. Let's go on panel here. Let's go right up on the panel. Hello, everybody. Welcome. 199th consecutive coffee talk with Tommy Sticks. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you one question? Can anybody here say they've been here every day with me? Is there anybody that has been consecutive 199 coffee talks? Anybody? Or no? I'm going to go with nobody. Nobody has pulled it off with me. Have you? Magooch says yes. Okay. Magooch is confident. He was here every morning for the last 199 shows. All right. CG2 every day. Okay. I like it. For the 200 show, I'm going to smoke 200 joints. You filthy animal, you. That would be dedicated. We try, but things happen. Exactly, CG2. And I was able to do this. I can't believe it. If it's God, hey, teacher, every day. If it's God's will, tomorrow we hit 200. Who knows if today is my last day here? We don't know. If it is, we hit 199. If the show stops right now, we hit 199. But we have a little fluctuation. Life gets in the way, and it's supposed to. Anybody that takes YouTube over life is a jerk off. All right? So we are continuing our day from last night, Thursday. And a conversation came up out there on the messy stoop. Would you rather be associate, maid guy, captain, underboss, boss, consigliere? What would you rather be? What would you rather be? Who's the most important job in the mob? If you have a mob family, who are the money generators? Who is the engine behind the mob? The girlfriend of the boss could be a good job. First things first, the first order of business before we get into this conversation, we have birthdays, okay? We have Joey Dell and we have Don McHugh, both who are absent today. Joey Dell is out there in Sicilia, and Don McHugh is out there having fun with a kangaroo. So blessings to you guys. Happy birthday to you, 2025. Joey Dell and Don McHugh are celebrating birthdays today. Me, I'd rather be in nothing, because that life is garbage no matter what you do. But if I had to choose as far as money, hustle, and non-obligation, you got to go with associate. You got to go with my personal opinion is the best job in the mob would be associate. You don't get hit with a RICO. Typically. Does happen. But you move and shake. You have a little bit of less obligation. We did lose a Belleville girl. This is correct. Hey, teacher. She graduated Belleville in 1950-something, 50-something. Pete Rizzolo's going with associate. Okay, I'm gonna ask you for one word. Can I have your attention, please, chat? You all need to type in here what your thoughts are. Here's my choices. The best mob job: associate, soldier, captain, underboss, boss, consigliere. What is your best? What is your opinion on what is the best job to have in the mob? Be a daughter? No. It's tough to be a daughter, to deal with that. Your dad's going away. Well, not if your dad's an associate. If your dad's an associate, you can have a good life. If your dad is a captain, he's going away. Captain, you're going with Phil, captain? Consigliere? Consigliere is a great job, right? Hey, teacher. A consigliere is typically a man with wisdom, experience, and age. Is how it should be. Hello, Mr. Gerard. Consigliere is a great job. Right, CG2. Underboss, huh? Adam, really? All right. Which one does the least amount of time and makes a good living? Which one does the least amount of time and makes a good living? Associate. It's associate, guys. On all levels, it's associate. The best job is to be an associate, believe me. Freelancer. There you go, Cheech. Associate usually never goes away, and not for a lot of time. That's correct. The old guy out front playing cards. Well, yeah. The boss is the boss. But what happens to the boss? The boss either gets clipped. The boss either gets clipped or goes away for life. It's proven. But consigliere is a nice job to have. A really nice job. And you should try to go through your life with not having a body. If you can get through that life without having a body, you can do all right without murder on you. Then you could do okay if you don't have a murder on you. Once you get a body on you, the problem is that carries for life. There's no statute of limitations. You got a murder, you got a problem. You want to be a boss that no one knows about, like the chin. Well, that's a different time. In today's day and age, forget about it. So the best mob job, boss or below. I'm going to go with, what role would you think I'd do well, Stiggs? Leg breaker. I'm going to give you Big John's job. Octavia is our Big John. I don't know if any of you guys know who Big John was, but anyway, Octavia will give you Big John's job. You're a leg breaker, Octavia. You don't take no shit. You're coming in strong. You're coming in strong. Yeah. Octavia is a leg breaker. Yep. Yes. You guys are crazy. I can't. The best crew around. Where's Stony Tony? Where's Patsy? He was the best guy around. What murder? We played our What Murder guy. Honestly, you would be an associate that has tons of connections. That's the best right there, Phil. There you go. That works, and it'll work for the rest of your life. Yep. What murder? He was the best guy around. They wanted him any cost, and they got him at any cost. Unbelievable. He was the best guy around. What about all the murder? What murder? That was beautiful times. That was beautiful times. What a sin. What things have changed. Things have. Jeff Nadeau didn't find that guy. No, he didn't. He did not find that guy. Jeff Nadeau did not find that guy, Phil. The Velvet Blue found that guy. Velvet Blue found that guy. And we showed it, and we asked him if we can show it. Jeff Nadeau played what that guy found. I at least reached out to the guy and said, can I play your best guy around video? He said, yeah. He said, no problem. He found the guy. He interviewed the guy. Yeah, Jeff played the video, but we saw the interview of the guy. He still lives downtown, Lower East Side, a few blocks out. I could find him. The cop found him, yeah. I could find him. We could find him. Cop found him, yeah. Yeah, that other guy found him. The guy should be famous, right, Phil? He's on his way to me later. Oh, okay, Radham. Okay. All right, can we start the show? Want to get into a little topics today? That was a little bit of a touch-off topic. We got a couple of 3 other things. We got our Catholic Minute. We got a little late show talk. We got some camera talk. We got weight loss talk. We got Netflix talk. We got NBC talk. We got Cuomo talk. We got artificial intelligence. We got a little Luigi news. We got a church that got bombed. We got Krispy Kreme. We got beef prices are up. We got a whole bunch of things. Donna's doing it. Hang out for this. You may like this show. You may not. If you do, great. If you don't, what can I tell you? This is what we do over here. Tommy Stiggs wishing you all a blessed Friday morning. Hang in. Get that coffee ready. Here we go.
It's the Tommy Stiggs Show in 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, good Friday morning, episode 199 for 2025. Hit subscribe if you like the vibe. It's what we do every day. We have coffee, and that's all we do. We have coffee every morning. That is all we do. Now, you saw that little video there made by the Wiretap guys, who we absolutely love, the Wiretap guys. They made that video right there. Now, they are They made it sound like a late night vibe type of thing. Whatever they did there, I don't know if that's I don't know if that music is from some late night show, whatever. Johnny Carson, this and that, your sister's yes. I'm not sure which one it's from. But anyway, they made that. But we got a little problem out there in the Hollywoods. The late show is over. Hey, NJ Wise Guy. Nuff said yes. From Belleville, New Jersey. Connie Franciata. Francenero. She's dead. Mort. Rest in peace, Connie Francis from Belleville, New Jersey. My friend lives in her house. I'm going to show you her house later today. I'm going to get a video. I was in Belleville late last night. I should have took the video last night, but it was dark out. We were doing a couple of 3 things. Yep. Hello there, so Shelly. So anyway, the late show is ending. Stephen Colbert, whatever his name is. Stephen Colbert, is that his name? I have it here. Stephen Colbert. Last night said they said the late show is over. It's ending. Finito. Financially, they want to explore other opportunities. And we're happy to announce that Tommy Stig's Social Club is taking over the late night show spot where David Letterman once held. We're going into David Letterman's 48-degree studio, and we're going to do the Social Club right from there. They're firing Colbert. He's out. They said, we want Tommy Stiggs over here. Get out of here. So they fired him. All right, he's out. Tommy Stiggs Social Club is going prime time, 11:30 p.m. Here we go, the late night show with Tommy Stiggs. Anyway, all kidding aside, Letterman was the man over there. Now it's Colbert. He mentioned last night that they are closing it down. The show is ending. Not only is he ending, it is ending. This show is ending. So he's out. I did a little research, just a little quick search over here. Letterman started that one in 1993. He was at another network before going over there. His first guest was Bill Murray. David Letterman's first guest was Bill Murray, and through the years it happened or ended up being his number one guest. Bill Murray was his most popular guest. I don't know why. I don't know how. Now, because what's his name? Johnny Carson's favorite guest was Sinatra, and the comedian. What's his name? The old guy. I didn't like him. The Jewish old guy. What's his name? I wasn't a fan of his. Come on. Who was the guy that used to go on there with Frank Sinatra? Delilah. Who was it? Come on. The Jewish comedian. He was in Casino. Don Rickles. Arlene, thank you. I was not a fan of Don Rickles at all. I'm not a fan. He was good in Casino, though. He was good at Casino, but he was all right. Yeah, but he was ADHD, and it's just like me, all over the place. Crazy, crazy. Hello, ALV. He was all over the place. But it was good. It was all right. But there you go. The late show is ending. It has run its course. It's out. We're done. It's over. The late show with Stephen Colbert is coming to an end. I'm going to jump around a little bit before I get to the Catholic Minute. You love Rickles, huh? I'm not a fan of his. We got a little bit of situation here with weight loss, self-confidence, and infidelity. Coming over the transistor radio, they did a little bit of a survey. Yes, they did. They're starting it loosely, Socelli, starting it loosely. They're going to do well. We got to fix the microphones and stuff, but they're doing well. Okay, listen to me. Donna's doing this live tonight, so is ALV. Get your tickets in the lobby. The transistor radio. Okay, we got a little bit of weight loss, self-confidence, and infidelity. I see this happening a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, this is what's going on. You got new weight loss applications, whatever you want to call it. Excuse me. Hit subscribe if you like the vibe. The weight loss situation, changing the body, getting that self-confidence, and then infidelity. This is not from me. This is from surveys that are out there. and I don't know the percentage and this and that, but a high amount of individuals that undergo this weight loss change, especially women, they change the way they look, they start to get in tune with themselves, and then they're stepping out. They're stepping out. This is a very sad situation. Very sad situation. They're getting the weight loss reduction, whatever they're doing. They're getting their body in shape. They're getting that self-confidence, which is a wonderful thing, by the way. And then they're going out and fucking around. They're doing surveys on this. Wait for the day that it'll come back. We'll see how it goes. But the transistor radio says that this is a spike in infidelity due to weight loss, self-confidence. You got the infidelity going as well as social media. The inbox is getting men into the inbox. The inbox has women opening up their inbox. It's a problem. Self-control. Ladies and gentlemen, have a little self-control. You ain't supposed to be hitting that like on some chick that has her tits out on the screen. You're just not supposed to hit like. You're not supposed to compliment. No, you're not. So be a little careful. She's got her cleavage out. You ain't supposed to be hitting like. You're supposed to be a little respectful to your wife. Even if he looks better than he used to look. You don't hit the like on somebody's looks. That's the start of internet infidelity. There's a lot of shit going on. So please, guys, have a little self-control. What's the problem today? Especially the women. That's a really... A woman that's is giving her clam to somebody else after she got the weight loss surgery. It's a little bad. It's a little bit bad. Anyway, there's no hope for some people. They get the weight loss surgery. They get the self-confidence. They put the fuck me pumps on, and they go out on Thursday night, and that's it. That's it. They're banging it out behind Home Depot. It's not okay. But it's happening. What are you going to do? Self-confidence is a wonderful thing. But have respect. You're in a relationship. You're married, for Christ's sake. Come on, man. I found women who use their body to get subs very low class. Well, they do. I don't see it. Donna's doing it, but I see it. I mean, I don't see it, but they do it. They get it for views on the Facebooks. Concept time. Well, Adam, yes, exactly. It's the woman that was a little bit, she had a little chub rub going on. It's okay. She had a little chub rub going on, which there's nothing wrong with. There's nothing wrong with a little chub rub. Now they get rid of the chub rub, and they get either the weight loss surgery or they do the Ozempics, whatever the fuck they do, and they get this spike of self-confidence. I don't know. Keep the clam to yourself. Keep the clam in the shell. Do you understand? When you get home, you got a man, you got a husband, you got a boyfriend. That is where you open the clam. Does not come out of the shell at any other place. Do you understand? We keep the clam in the shell. Hey, subscribe if you like the vibe. Don't put the clam out of the shell. It's for one person. Stop it. Take care of that self. Take care of that thing. You filthy animals. We speak factual here. So listen, let me sum this up for a possible short. Hit subscribe if you like the vibe. Stop by every day. Have coffee with us. Listen to me. Weight loss surgery, self-confidence, and infidelity. It is a thing. Take a look into it. See what you come up with. I don't bring any big facts here, percentages, none of that. I get it on the transistor radio. I deliver it to my wonderful social club crew. Make a short out of this and hit subscribe. Okay, next topic. $11 billion Netflix is going up. Netflix is through the roof, ladies and gentlemen. Through the roof. Revenue is up. We're building a studio in, I think, Monmouth County, New Jersey. Netflix is building a filming studio. A lot of movies are going to be made in New Jersey. We're going to get ALV into a movie. Watch. He's got the personality. Well, they'll do the first documentary on AOV at the new Netflix studios in South Jersey. I almost said Central Jersey. So we're going to have the interesting story of a 60-year-old man talking about ghosts and playing with skeletons. This is the first documentary that we're going to produce for Netflix. Okay? AOV's first. The 60-year-old man in the suburbs that plays with skeletons, has crooked books, sideways candles, and talks about ghosts and paranormals. Paranormals? Paranormals. That's our first project, okay? That's our first project. At the Netflix studio in South Jersey, New Jersey. Avahangul. You sick bastards, you. All right, hold on a minute. I got to send this message out. We're working hard today. Well, anyway, Strictly Cycling. Netflix is taking over the game. That's it. Everything's going to Netflix. I told you guys before, I watched Seinfeld did a live show in New York, but then streamed it. He did one live show and the rest was streaming on Netflix. They gave him about $100 billion. $100 billion. Cuomo was walking through New York City yesterday. Hello there, Teresa Murphy. Cuomo was walking through New York City yesterday and says, this is broken. It is broken. We need to fix New York City. Cuomo says you can feel it. I don't know what area of the city he was in, but he said you can feel it. Martha, can you imagine? So Cuomo was saying he's got to fix the mess out there in New York City. Let's jump. Hit subscribe if you like the vibe. This is about Luigi Mangione right now. Hit subscribe. Did you hear what I just said? If you're watching this on the short, hit subscribe, please, if you don't mind. We would appreciate you coming into the social club. We're growing slow and steady, but come on in. Listen to me. Luigi Mangione's got a situation, Teresa Murphy. We have a little prosecutorial misconduct apparently going on at the Luigi Mangione situation. Now, he has millions in his commissary. His website is enormous. So Luigi Mangione is an internet sensation. He is obviously incarcerated awaiting trial, but he's good. He's got a dream team over there. Like, what's the guy? Yeah. It looks like they're alleging some prosecutorial misconduct. Be careful out there. Be careful out there. Prosecutors, be careful. He's got a good lawyer team. I'm not saying the guy should fry or die or whatever the fuck. I don't know. So we got a church got bombed out there in the war zone. We got the church got, hit subscribe. I'm going to say it again. If you don't hit subscribe, I'm going to give you a Fajinaga like Lee Cole got from Sammy. Hey, Sammy, it's Lee Cole. Come out and play. The same smack that Lee Cole got from Sammy, I'm going to give you if you don't hit subscribe or hit the like button. The church got bombed out there in the strip, Bill C. Somewhere out there on the strip. The Gaza Strip? I don't know. The church got bombed. Who does Donald Trump think he is? And God bless our dear Pope. Who are you to tell these people to cease fire? Who are you? Why are they going to listen to you? I don't understand, Phil. How is an outside entity, outside my beliefs, outside my goals, going to tell me to cease fire? Who do you think you are? Donald Trump, I know you got some power over here. Hey, Pope. Hey, Mr. Pope. You're not going to, you say cease fire, everything stops. Okay, the Pope said stop. So change my beliefs, change my goals, because Trump and the Pope said cease fire. Yeah, how are you going to stop the war? By saying cease fire, ALV? You bombed the motherfuckers. ALV, guys, we want you to cease fire. What? Cease fire? If you are that, blow the motherfucker up. There's no shelving these motherfuckers. You know how I feel about the shelving situation. There's no warnings. There's nothing out of that. Did they tell Paul Castellano, Paul, stay home, don't come out, step down? No. They blew the motherfucker up. They toasted his ass in Midtown. What do you want? So, Trump going to say ceasefire, and what's he going to say? Okay, Mr. Trump. Okay, Pope. Okay, Mr. Pope. We're going to listen to you. No, blow the motherfuckers up. You're either going to do it or you're not. There is none of this. I'm good with this bullshit ceasefire. He's ordering us ceasefire or else. Go fuck yourself. Who do you think you are, Trump? Well, you're nobody to us. What's your theatrical threats, they call it. Your theatrical, what's this called? Theatrical threats. What do they call this? Theatrical angul is what they say. Go fuck yourself, Trump. That's what they say, Dindu. There's nothing. There's no warnings. There's no warnings. Blow the motherfuckers up. Krispy Kreme donuts. Has anybody ever had a Krispy Kreme donut? Theatrical propaganda. I guess enough said. You can put it like that. Has anybody ever had a Krispy Kreme donut? Now, if you don't hit subscribe when I talk about this one, you're out. I'm talking about Krispy Kreme donuts. Listen to me. 88 years ago, the first Krispy Kreme donut was put out to the world. Has anybody ever heard of the Krispy Kreme donut? 88 years old. They're giving you a dozen donuts today for 88 cents. Your second dozen is 88 cents. Full price for the first dozen, 88 cents for the second dozen. I'm not a big fan of donuts unless it's a chocolate glazed, or I like the old fashioned from Dunkin' Donuts, and I like the Dunkin' Donut from Dunkin' Donut. Dunkin' Donuts, their own donut. It used to be called the Dunkin' Donut, and they had an old fashioned, and I like the chocolate glaze. Anything other than that, you could take these donuts and stick them up your sister's ass, because I'm not a fan. All right? I'm not a fan. So that's me. I hear you, Phil. I know they're not that great. Okay, what else do we got? Listen, you filthy bastards. You filthy beef eating motherfuckers out there. Beef is up around 8%. Beef is up around 8%, which means your beef brajol, your meatball mix, this and that, your steak that you filthy animals eat, they're up 8%. But some of you buy your meat from the grocery store. Who does this? Who buys meat from the grocery store? There is a reason the meat in the grocery store is the exact same color, you filthy animals. The meat, hit subscribe if you like the vibe. The meat in the grocery stores is the exact same color. Why is that? You got to go to a butcher. Spend the fucking money. It's food. You're looking for a deal on a steak? If you got a deal on a steak, there's a reason for it. Do you understand? If you get a steak that's on markdown, there is a reason. You got to go to a butcher. You don't have a butcher, you move to the wrong place. We got butchers here. We got men that cut meat up and things and that. Unbelievable. Oh, you get the Krispy Kremes in Erie? Yep. Never save money on food. You better believe it. That's right. A deal is not a deal. A deal means you're putting poison in your body. So don't go for the steak. Maria looks beautiful today. She got the girdle on, I could tell. She doesn't have those curves every day, but she is gorgeous. Maria La Rosa, you look good today. Very nice. She got that tummy bringing the waistline. That body contour girdle on she's got. God bless her. God bless her. 88 cents for a dozen donuts. I don't know. Let me talk about a little situation we had out there in New York City. We're going to go back to 88 again. For some reason 88 is on the brain today. Listen, play 888 or 880, box and straight. Tom, did you ever get the comedian Tara to come on your show? No, I never asked her. I never asked Tara. I'm not a guest guy. I'm not interested in guests, to be quite honest with you. I like doing this. I'm good. Tara gave us a shout out, but I'm not a guest guy. I'm not interested in taking the show any further than it's going. Had I been interested in taking the show any further than it's going, I would have gone to that studio in Manhattan. I would have gone in there. I said, no. I like what I do. This is not the first part of my life. This is the fun part of my life. This is my escape from life. I'm not going to make it my life. The Cougar is in New York City right now. Well, she'll be in Jersey today. So the Cougar is in the neighborhood. No, that's not really like a guest. That is just chit-chatting with another content creator. With a content creator. That is a coffee talk guy talking with another content creator. That is not really a guest. Yes, I'm not a fan. I'm not looking to go any further than I am. James Simpson coming in with a little boost this morning. And Dinda with a little boost. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Skeets got the gift. Hello, Skeets. Welcome to the Social Club. Listen, guys, I got to be quite honest with you. I don't have any desire to do anything more than what I do here now. I do my show in the morning. I take a few shorts out of it. The goals are whatever happens, happens. We're making a few dollars a month doing it. This is what it is. This is what it is. It's not a podcast. I don't claim to be a podcast. I don't have the ability or the intellect to deliver anything of substance, and I'm quite all right with that. And it works for me. Who's having coffee with 30 people? Right? We're having coffee with 30 people. And that's where we're at. So we get a nice 30 in the morning. It's cool. So whoever asked that, I'm sorry if I forgot who it was about Tara. Tara's a sweetheart. I'm going to see her in, she's going to be here in the neighborhood. She's going to be here. She's going to be 5 minutes from me. Maybe. When she's here, she's going to be in town for a couple of days. Tara's going to be here for a couple of days in this area. And I'm going to see her. We're going to her place. We're going to go see. All right, who else got it? Kelly H. I don't know. Hello, Kelly H. James, thank you for the gifts today. I appreciate that. James Simpson dropping bombs this morning. Okay, let me see. Let's go back to the 88. We got a situation over here. I want to say this. We have guys that are in prison, dying in prison. There are Italian men that are dying in prison. Do you understand? We got Mr. Korea. God. Stage 4 cancer. God. Come on. Right? Jackie O's grandpa. Marty Tessera. Now, Marty's healthy. But Jackie O's grandpa, Mr. Korea, many others, they're not well. They're not doing well health-wise. And they cannot be let out of prison. This is not the system. Okay, this is a problem. Please pray for these guys that they are comfortable, whatever they're going through. This is a very, very sad situation that these guys are going through. Now, maybe Mr. Korea's grandson and myself, his son and myself, maybe we don't see eye to eye anymore, and that's okay. I still respect the man, okay? I still must have my respect for Mr. Korea. That man is not saying a word. He's dying. I hope not, but he's not well. I don't want to say the man is dying. I don't want to say the man is dying because I don't know. Just the last reports, he has stage 4 lung cancer. So our prayers out to Mr. Kriya that he is anything, if anything, comfortable. Comfortable. Now here's where my story is going. And hit subscribe if you like the vibe. So you got the men like Mr. Arena, right? Isn't Mr. Arena? Yeah, Arena, Mr. Arena, Mr. Kriya, Mr. Teseda, and many others that are in the prison system right now, and they're not well, and they're sick. And I don't even know if they're not even, I don't even know if they're actually Vic. Oh, Vic. I don't even know if they're fighting for compassionate release. But it should just be a thing. It should just be done. Here's my reason. Let me explain to you something that happened yesterday. An 88-year-old woman, not this week in Manhattan, an 88-year-old woman got violated violently, sexually, physically by a 71-year-old offender that his record goes back to the 60s. Did you hear what I just said? There is an offender on the street that took this 88-year-old woman within a minute of her death and violated her in every way imaginable because he should be on the street. Because Mr. Kriya, Mr. Vic, Mr. Martin Teseda should not be on the street. This is very sad. This is very sad. This is backwards. So prayers out to these men that do not hurt the communities overall. They did what they did. They do what they do. Thank you for those. Thank you for Delilah. We got some nice new members. 5 more. Man, we might be, we're breaking up here. We're breaking up here. We might be breaking up here. So 88-year-old violated by a 71-year-old that has been on the streets with these men in prison. I'm not saying that they are angels. Do not twist my words. They're not angels. They're not, all right? But come on now. Come on now. Our Bible that they swear on, I mean, come on. No man should be convicted on the word of another man. We don't know if that man is telling the truth. It should never happen. It should not be allowed. It should not be accepted. No man should ever be convicted on the word of another man. Because man, unfortunately by nature, is there to protect his own skin. And this is the way things go. And this is the way things are. We're never doing a members only show, ALV. Let me make this crystal clear to you right now, ALV. 500 members it can be. We're not doing a members only show, ALV. Did you hear what I said? Let me make this crystal clear. Lock this in the record books right now. There will never be a members only show. It will never happen, ALV. I'm not a content creator. Keep that in your minds. I don't have the ability to do a members only show, nor do I have the desire. It will not happen. People choose to pay memberships because they want to support the show in one way or the other. That is their way of doing it. Do you understand? There will never be a members only show here. I understand. CG2, we hit 42 today. Are you serious? I'm not even looking. We really hit 42? Nope. So the people that pay a members only, they're a compassionate group of people. And they want the other people that cannot pay for the members only or are too cheap to pay or just don't want to pay for the members only, they also want them to have a good time. So ALV, you're in the wrong chat. These people, they give the memberships because they're good and they're a compassionate group of individuals. They're a compassionate group of individuals that want to support the channel, and they're not looking for a members only. If you go watch some of the videos that we post, they say no. They only have members only to support the channel. And they are a compassionate group, and they would like for everybody else that's not a member to enjoy the content or the lack thereof also. So they're not looking for members only content. I'm telling you right now, if you're looking for members only content, cancel your members only. No problem with that. But we did get over 200, it appears. What was our number yesterday, ALV? You watch so closely. What was our number of, what was our numbers, Ghost Man, yesterday? Of our members only crew. What was your number you came up with yesterday? I forget. 220. Okay. So ALV, ALV is he figured out the number. We have 220 paid subscribers. But really, I'm not a members only guy. Again, I'm not a content creator, so it would be boring. This is what I do. I talk to a crowd. Toro, what's going on, my man? So anyway, for a quick minute, hit subscribe if you like the vibe. I just wanted to make mention of this. The Mr. Koreas that are in the prison system right now that are not getting released and they are sick are held, chained to a bed or a cell or whatever, they're chained to a hospital bed, while a 71-year-old violates an 88-year-old in New York City, taking her a minute away from her death and violating her in the most vicious way in the later years, the ending years of her life. So pray for this woman, 88 years old in New York City. Now she has to recover from this. Can she recover from this? I don't know. Okay, next topic, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Where are we? All right. We're going to do the Catholic Minute here. I'm going to try and put this together. The Catholic Minute for today, July 18th, 2025. Forgive me, but I'm going to go through some notes. Is Delilah here? Hopefully the gift remember bring the right people and grow the social club. That's what it's all about. I'm doing all right, Octavia Grace. I'm not complaining about the income from the channel. Exactly. This is correct. AOV, instead of coming in with a challenge, comes in with a nice comment. I see no reasons for dying people to remain in prison. And they could be on their own out there. Yeah. I see. I know, Octavia. I know. Yeah. Delilah's favorite part. I know, Octavia. Yep. Yes, I know. She's here. Delilah's right there. Okay, listen. I'm going to try and get this Catholic Minute right. I'm not sure if I can do this correctly, but today we celebrate the feast of Saint Camillus de Lelis, born in Buccianico, Italia. Buccianico. You see, we read and we write English all day. When we go back to Italian, it's a little difficult to put it together. It's very hard. See, my grandfather used to read and write Italian, and he was the connection to the motherland. So my grandpa would write letters to our family in Italy. So my grandpa read, wrote, spoke everything Italian, right? My grandpa. So he would send back the stuff to Barry, back and forth from Italy. Okay? So Saint Camillus de Lelli, born in, see, when you go back to reading it, it's very hard. It's very difficult. It's hard to read Italian and you're reading English right here. Then you go back to try to read a little bit of Italian that I haven't seen in 30 years, and it's hard to do it. Yeah. Buccianico, Italy. So Saint Camillus de Lelli, born in Buccianico, Italia in 1550 and died at 64 in 1614. Okay, today is for the patron saint. This is a beautiful saint. God, it's unbelievable. I love this saint. It's the feast. Yeah, that's the feast day. Now, he died on July 14th, but they celebrated on the 18th. I'm checking my notes. We're not perfect over here. We glance, okay? We glance over, we read a little bit, and that is what we do. So, this saint, the patron saint of the sick, hospital nurses, doctors, medical workers, this, that, the other thing. The patron saint of the sick, the hospitals, the nurses, the doctors, etc. Known for his dedication to caring for the sick and finding the order of ministries of infirm. The order of ministries of the infirm, they help the sick, the dying, with a focus on spiritual and physical care as they go through their health struggles. Come on, this is a wonderful saint. Turning his struggles with illness and the bad path that he was down. This is the key right here. This saint, the feast saint today. No, it's the 18th. This saint today, this is very interesting for me. Turns his struggles with illness and the bad path that he was down into compassion and service. Now, this comes together with me right now. I had some illnesses. I have a disability. I was down a bad path. This saint turned his struggles with health and the bad path that he was down into a positive being in his life. I can relate to this. I'm living this. I'm doing this. And my daughter going into occupational therapy is a direct effect of the spiritual connection to this saint. Because this saint is the patron saint of healthcare workers. This today made me go, whoa, what the hell? This saint has me in two ways. So I got to learn a little more about this saint, Delilah. Hit subscribe if you like the vibe. I hope this becomes a short. Today is the feast of today is the saint, the feast of Saint Camilla de Lelis, born in Italy in 1550, died in 1614. Patron saint of the sick, honoring people making a difference, healthcare workers, and known for his turning over from struggles with illness and the path that he was down into compassion and service. It's a beautiful thing. Very, very nice. Wow. Nice little Catholic minute right there. We're not overly religious here. We go to church. We make the sign of the cross. We say Our Father. We do the Hail Mary. We're not over the top here. We just dip into it daily. Patron saint of, yeah, right. So it's very nice. Yes. So yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we're at, guys. What else do I have today? What else do I have today to go over before I get out of here? Tomorrow, we are not, the cameras. Let me talk to you about this. What's your thoughts on this, guys? Yep. You're going to see me in Wildwood. When are you leaving, Pete? You're going next week. When are you going? When are you going, Pete? 200 tomorrow. I did not put up the thumbnail for tomorrow yet. I do have it. So a couple of things are going to be happening over here. Okay, Pete. A couple of things are going to be happening over here. We may be changing up the wind down. We may go a little off here. We may go tea time with Tommy Stiggs. Because I've been drinking this thing called chamomile tea. Nighttime chamomile. Does anybody know what this is? Does anybody know what this is? Chamomile tea. So my grandma, my mother, she gave it to us when we were young, obviously, at nighttime. And I've been drinking a little bit of it at night. I put a little lemon in it. It's nice, CG2. So I may, in fact, be doing a little tea time with Tommy Stiggs instead of a wind down. I got to see. We may mix it up. We may do the Wednesday night wind downs if I get back to night shows. I'm not a fan. I'm not a night show guy. I'm a morning show guy. But we may be switching it over to just wind down Wednesdays. And then a little tea talk with Tommy Stiggs. That doesn't mean we're not going to tell you to go fuck yourself. But we may be doing a little tea time with Tommy Stiggs. Stay tuned. We're going to make tea time fun. We're still going to motherfuck people if we have to. Nothing changes in the personality, you see. We'll keep that the same. If you get a motherfucking coming, you get a motherfucking coming. It's what it is. Yeah, but you gave it up. AOV. Who's ADD? You went through 17 platforms since you started. You quit. I don't have to copy you. You did tea tasting. You were bringing us tea from Bangladesh. What are we doing over here? He cost me $2,000 in wine, $500 in tea, and then he abandons both platforms. Did you hear what I said? We used to do a wine tasting every Thursday. I spent $2,000 on wine. He should be a dependent, this guy. $2,000 on wine, $500 on tea. He gets monetized. Vatangul, I'm out. I can't drink wine anymore. My gout hurts. Take the gout, stick it up your sister's ass. Get a fucking bottle of wine every Thursday. I'll get Godsify. Avant-Goal. Copycat? No, 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 no. He's been through 7 platforms already, this one. Avant-Goal. Get out of here. Shut up, you. Shut up. Tea on Sunday. Movie reviews. Wine tastings. I only think I can't keep track. This guy's more ADHD than I am. He's got, at least I just do this since I've been doing it. Every fucking day. It's coffee. I don't change. It's coffee. Change the Heinz. I can't keep track with this guy. What's he? Now he's 60 years old talking to skeletons. Johnny Marone. We were talking about you yesterday. Look at this. Hey. Oh, John Marone. What happened here? Do you remember this? John, how the fuck did you get here? Do you see this? Who bought this for me? Who bought this for me? Who delivered this to the stoop? Huh? I can't believe this. This only happens here at the social club. I can't believe it. It's Johnny M. Johnny M is here. It's unbelievable. I never would think this. This is the guy that brought this to the stoop at my lowest point in my life. This is the guy that made this and brought this to me. I'm going to tell you. John Marone delivered this to the stoop. Nikki Nines delivered the Sinatra picture. I was living on a mattress. Remember Johnny M? I was living on a mattress on the floor in this apartment, but he knew how much we loved our stoop, and he delivered this to the stoop. This is 10 years ago, Johnny. 9 years ago, you brought this here. I can't believe you came into the show today. This is unbelievable. You see, you never know what's going to happen here at the social club. Pete Rizzolo, John Marone, ALV. I mean, there's Belleville people everywhere coming in here. Yeah, Octavia. It was Johnny Marone that gave that to us. So thank you, Johnny Marone. Thank you for stopping by. This is fucking crazy, man. This is absolutely nuts. And served our country. This is a serviceman right here, ladies and gentlemen. Please tip your hats to John Marone, a serviceman of our country, of our great country. This is a man that gets respect. Do you understand? We break balls, we fuck around over here, but we have our freedom because of men like this right here, who took the time out of his busy life, serving our country, raising kids, living life, drove an hour and a half to deliver this to the stoop. Okay? So these are men's men that come here. We don't play around over here. John Marone, thank you for your service. Have a son-in-law in the Navy. The branch did you serve in? What branch did you serve in, Delilah's asking? No. It's people like you that make this world a beautiful place. God bless America. God bless you, John Marone. And thank you for being such a dear friend. At the lowest point in my life, I come home, and this is on the stoop. I had about 30 cents in my pocket. I felt like a millionaire. I'm going to tell you again. I had 30 cents in my pocket. I walk up to the stoop, and this is hanging on the stoop. The next day, Nikki Nines drops off a beautiful Sinatra picture that I have right over there. Wow. This show turned out to be incredible for me. For me. Yeah. Yeah. My son is currently serving. You see? Beautiful. Yeah. Santo pops in once in a while. Santo pops in once in a while, John Marone. We get him once in a while. Right now, he's at the beach. He's sunning right now. Yes. Yeah. IT in the Navy. Can you imagine? That's the nuts and bolts of everything that goes on. When you're IT in the Navy, come on. Seriously. Well, School 5 represents. School 7, half of us are in prison. What are you going to do? It is what it is. School number 5, they're all good people. School number 7, it's a parole board, basically. It's a parole School number 5, they're all good. School number 7, we got parole restrictions and probation and incarceration, and we got all of this. School 5, school 7. The numbered schools. What are you gonna do? It is what it is. What are you gonna do? It's what it is, guys. We got a reputation in Belleville. School number 7, all the miscreants, all the jailbirds. I can't. School number 8. Yes, school 8 is decent. Well, they say school 8 is great. I tell them, shut up, school 8. I don't want to get angry. But when we have our parties, they say school 8 is great. Shut up. School 7 is number 1. Public school number 7 in Bellevue, New Jersey, put out the best gangsters in the world. What? What did you say? The best bookmakers came out of school 7. What? We had the social clubs. We had rosebuds. We had donut shops. We had pizzerias. We had Mr. Anthony's hair cutters. Machines are in the back. School 7 was it. And school 4 was in the other, wise guy territory, so to speak. All right, listen, I got to get out of here, guys. I want to thank you all for coming in. You guys are incredible. You guys are incredible. We're going to go out with a little across 110th Street. We're going to respect the street workers. Yes, we had 10 schools, yes. We had 10 grade schools. That is correct. All right, listen, I got to get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. What a pleasure to have you guys come today. What a nice surprise to see you, Johnny M. What a pleasure to have you. You made a real impact in my life, in my first days over here. You really, really did. I mean, wow. Yeah. So we are out of here. Yes. The 199th consecutive Coffee Talk with Tommy Stiggs is ending. We're going out with Sarah Collins, doing a little Bobby Womack, a little across 110th Street. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for the 200th consecutive Coffee Talk with Tommy Stiggs. Wishing you all well. Have a blessed Friday. Ciao. Now.
I was the third sister of 5, doing whatever I had to do to survive. I'm not saying what I did was all right. Trying to break out of the ghetto was a day-to-day fight. Been down so long, getting up and cross my mind. But I knew there was a better way of life, and I was just trying to find. You don't know what you'll do until you're put under pressure. Across 110th Street is a hell of a test. Across 110th Street, pimps trying to catch a woman that's weak. Across 110th Street, pushers won't let the junkie go free. Across 110th Street, woman trying to catch a chick on the street. Oh baby, across 110th Street, you can find it all in the street. I got one more thing I'd like to talk to y'all about right now. Hey brother, there's a better way out. Snorting that coke, shooting that dope, man, you're popping out. Take my advice, to live or die. Gotta be strong if you wanna survive. Family on the other side of town can't tell without a ghetto around. In every city you'll find the same thing going down. Harlem is the capital of every ghetto town. Help me sing. Across 110th Street, pimps trying to catch a woman that's sweet. Across 110th Street, pushers won't let the junkie go free. Oh, across 110th Street, a woman trying to catch a trick on the street. Oh, baby, across 110th Street, you can find it roll.